Carl and Damon here from Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for sure. And as they made what into a TV series, Final Fantasy Unlimited, Episode 13, Meteor, Abominable Memory. We begin where we left off, because this continues on from the previous one, with Kaze being battered by the undefeatable Fungus. Cue the opening credits. I don't know if we've talked about this much, we'll do it here. Do you like the opening credits?
I like the idea behind it, but yeah, it's annoying.
I like the opening bit of music, the dun dun dun.
Yeah.
But when it starts singing, I find it quite skippable, and it's quite long as well.
Oh, sorry.
I do appreciate the fact that we've got like a song, like an actual song.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like when Phasma explains it.
No.
Okay, no, the actual music.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy, sort of style. So yeah.
Phasmus?
Phasma.
Fabula.
Fabula. So
Fabulous.
I finished watching these like 6 months ago.
Fabula now appears and welcomes us as per usual and spouts cryptic words about what is currently going on and asks several questions about the fate of our characters, as she always does. Fungus is talking shit to Kaze, and as the kids and Lisa watch from afar from the flying Chobi. Lisa tells the kids to go far away before dropping down to do battle using her powers to create a smoke screen and racing off to find Kaze. Not to be deterred, Fungus uses mushrooms like missiles, which allow him to grab the kids. Fungus now finds Kaze, who was kind of just chilling out, as he often does in the show, doing fuck all. It has moved. Waiting for the Magun to move. Lisa stands in Kaze's path to stop him, wildly shooting at Fungus in case he hits the kids. However, Kaze cares nothing for anyone and shoots anyway, doing no damage at all. Stop! Have we ever seen his normal gun do anything? Fungus is very confident and ends up trapping Lisa and Kaze. The Earl, Tyrant and the other lords are watching this, and the Earl is very happy. Oscar queries where Mackenzie is going, and he reveals that he's going to find Omega. Lisa wakes up inside their cage, struggling to breathe because of the spores in the air, and she angrily confronts Kaze, pointing out that the kids are just caught up in his fight. So that's a good story. Yeah, his determination to do what Kaze does doesn't not care what happens to anyone in the way. He ignores her until she grabs his arm, and he remembers his past separation. Lisa begs him, and finally Kaze responds, saying the battlefield is calling him. That's not a response, Kaze. That was not helpful. The environment gets misty and Lisa is amazed, but Kaze leaps into action. It's Mackenzie, and Kaze is too slow and takes a blow. With his sword against Kaze's neck, Mackenzie asks why he woke up, before revealing that he's learned that Kaze can't fire the Magun at will anymore. And I was like, okay, well, that's why he has to wait for it to move. Yeah. And maybe that'll be explained further into the show. It won't. Kaze manages to get some shots off, but it does nothing, and he end up on different platforms with Lisa watching from below. Mackenzie declares that he's going to put him back to sleep, and they do battle. High in the sky, Fungus has the kids and Chobi trapped inside mushrooms. Fungus tells them that they are to be executed in front of the Earl and that he must eliminate all who threaten order in Wonderland. He continues to talk, revealing that Wonderland consumes other worlds and the goal is to consume all with the Earl ruling everything. Okay, thank you for the clear direction you want the show to go in. He talks of chaos being order, which confuses the kids naturally. You literally talked sense and then followed it up with nonsense. And then reveals his own world was consumed by Wonderland. And I could throw it in. So chaos is controlled by the Earl? Now, I'm not going to get too much into this, but this is one of the most confusing aspects of Final Fantasy Unlimited. The chaos as an entity, but chaos is also the Earl, but it's also, like, we'll get further into it, but my God, is it confusing.
Yeah, it's loads of different people. I don't even know.
Fungus's ranting is interrupted by a beam of light coming from the ground, and Fungus thinks it's Mackenzie. Something that is confirmed by the arrival of Mackenzie reveals to Fungus that Kaze is still alive. Mackenzie encourages Fungus to finish him off, something Fungus is more than happy to do. He grows up big on the ship, causing it to crash, but he doesn't actually care. As he demands to know where Kaze is, we see the kids are still in his grasp, and we see Crux watching. At this point, I was getting sick and tired of the constant scenes of Crux watching from afar and going, "Cookie, cookie." It's like so irritating. Seemingly bothered by the treatment of the kids, she flies around releasing black spores from a bag. This actually does something here. Kaze and Lisa now emerge from their prison, and I don't get Mackenzie here. I do not get him. Now, I realised quite quickly he was going to be a not bad guy, not good guy.
Yeah.
But like, He just went out of his way to have Kaze killed, and now he's getting involved like this. It makes no sense.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the more confusing characters.
Oh yeah. Lisa demands Fungus let the kids go, but he refuses and reaches out to them threateningly. However, he now notices the black spores and the effect they're having. They're causing everything to crumble, and Fungus realises it's mould, a specific type that previously killed his world. And he's devastated as the world crumbles around him. Calling it a nightmare, Kaze reveals his world was also destroyed, and we see his separation memories related to that destruction. As Fungus begins to crumble, the kids drop, and Lisa is able to save them. Guess what? As Fungus swears to use the last of his power to kill Kaze, the Morgan moves. It's time, and Kaze summons Meteor Master, and the end result is destructive force that rains hellfire on Fungus. Before he dies, Fungus praises Kaze as an opponent before actually, if you're not going to believe this, fucking dying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, he actually killed him.
Yep.
Now, I actually think this section is absolutely brilliant. And it's what I love about Final Fantasy Unlimited, and I wish this was explored more. This is horrible. I felt sorry for Fungus. His world is a victim of chaos, destroyed by it, and that in his attempt, and like his happiness at seeing the world reborn in Wonderland, to watch it crumble around him again, I thought was horrible.
Yeah.
Again, building the idea that Kaze is just a destructive force, like Mackenzie in a way, neither good nor bad, but just causes destruction, and that Kaze's world was destroyed, so was Fungus. Fungus has a bit of his world here, and Kaze just wrecks it.
Yep.
Just completely wrecks it.
Yeah.
I really like that. I wish we'd explored this and kept this theme going throughout.
I mean, I always thought, and obviously more towards that, obviously watching all the episodes, that the Earl was controlled Omega to destroy the worlds and got these people under his control.
Would make more sense, wouldn't it?
That's what I believed, but
I would have written it like this, you know, if we're going to saying this, I'd have written it like Omega was a being that the Earl controlled, and that Kaze and Mackenzie in their fight, during that original fight, Omega was destroyed and scattered into pieces, and the Earl has been hunting for those pieces to bring Omega back to consume the outside world.
That's what
that would have made sense, right?
What I thought.
No, but then we got to throw in this fucking chaos thing constantly. Talking about the old tyrant in the throne room, nobody cares that Fungus is dead. Whereas the kids and Lisa at least reflect on the latest bout of destruction and the fact that they are reunited. And lastly, for some reason, because the show kept doing this as well, they're like, I wonder where Kaze's gone. And I was like, again? Who cares? He's not good for you.
Yeah.
Like, he's not helping you. He is causing you more issues.
He doesn't care about it. He doesn't give a rat's ass about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a good example. But this whole section, this episode, is a good episode overall. And this whole section surrounding Fungus is strong. I appreciate the fact that we actually do kill off Fungus once and for all here. So it shows that they are willing to end certain storylines. And Fungus being, let's be honest, in the list of lords that we've got, Herbert, Oscar, Mackenzie, Peast, this is the weakest of them. So it makes sense that he'd be the first to be taken out.
I mean, I put and the strongest of this episode. The fact that I watched this about 3 months ago, and I still remember it.
Yeah, still strong.
If you ask me, Viva Pinata from last week, nothing.
Yeah, it's the difference between having a concurrent storyline that runs through the entire show. That makes such a big difference.
Yep.
And it's good to see this happening in Final Fantasy Unlimited. That is episode 13, Meteor, Abominable Memory. Got any thoughts you know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.